Thank you so much, Senator Hueso, for having me. Yes, I'm a deputy district attorney. I'm the head of our elder abuse prosecution unit. Of course, the district attorney, Summer Steffen, we're all fortunate to have her as our leader of the office, and her dedication to elder abuse is one of the mantles of her, all of the initiatives that she's working on. So we do have some concerns during these unprecedented times. Of course, the number one risk factor for all the kinds of elder abuse is isolation. That's under normal conditions. And so when we have this new normal that we're all adapting to, where doctor's appointments are being canceled and there's less access to services, nourishment, medication, people are isolated in environments in their own homes sometimes that is not safe, then we've obviously have increased risk factors. And so this is really a call to arms for everyone in the community to be extra vigilant. And the best thing that you can do during these times is, if you just suspect elder abuse, financial abuse, physical abuse, neglect, call Adult Protective Services. You don't need to witness a crime taking place. And we're not talking about calling 911. We're talking about you being concerned about a neighbor or a friend or a relative. Pick up the phone and call Adult Protective Services. We could have that number available later, but if you do have a pen out, that number is 1-800-339-4661. You could be anonymous, and you could just call if you suspect elder abuse. So I want to talk just in the few minutes I have about some specific concerns that we have specific to the COVID-19 virus. One point I want to make is in regards to physical abuse. Now, the most common form of physical elder abuse that occurs in our county is by a family member. Over 60% of our cases involve a family member. And so if you do know an elder that might be isolated in their home with a child or a grandchild who is in a risky group, such as someone who has mental health concerns or issues with drugs or alcohol, you want to be extra vigilant and make those Adult Protective Service referrals. When it comes to financial elder abuse, unfortunately, we know there are scammers out there, and they're trying to get our money all the time. This is no exception, and in fact, they will use any opportunity they have to try to use it to their advantage and get your money. And so we have alerts out both locally and nationally. People, these are the most common scams that they're using the COVID-19 virus to help, right? The one is related to the stimulus checks that the government is sending out. So you might get a phone call from someone saying they're from the IRS or from the Social Security Administration, and they'll ask you for your personal information and say they need that information in order to send you the government stimulus checks. The IRS and the Social Security Administration will never call you. If you get a phone call like that, hang up the phone. They will not call you, and you do not need to provide any extra information in order to receive your stimulus checks. The other calls that we have seen a spike in are false offers for COVID-19 vaccinations, cures, test kits. If you get a call or an email or something pops up on your computer that is offering you a cure or a vaccination to this virus, do not believe it, and please disregard it. The other one that we're seeing is fake online sellers that are saying they are the only ones that have masks or personal protective equipment or cleaning supplies in stock. And we've even seen the depraved kinds of calls where people will pose as fake charities, saying that they're trying to collect money for our frontline workers. These are all scams, and you must be aware. So what can you do to protect yourself? It's the same as all the time, whether or not there's a virus. The best advice that we can give you is, if you do not know the phone number that's calling you on your cell phone, do not pick up the phone. There are predators lurking, unfortunately, and the best way to protect yourself is to just not pick up the phone. If you do pick up the phone, the moment that someone is telling you that there is some emergency, whether it's a government call or maybe someone even pretending to be your grandchild that has become sick with this virus. If someone demands money, you know it's a scam. Hang up the phone. And finally, if you are ever asked to make a payment for anything using a gift card, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, or if someone tells you to go to the UPS or FedEx store or the post office and send them cash through the mail, I can guarantee you from the district attorney's office, this is 100% a scam. You must eliminate and terminate the contact with the person that is asking you to do those things immediately. These are just some ways that you could keep yourselves and, more importantly, the elders in your lives safe during these unprecedented times. Thank you so much, Senator Hueso, for bringing us all together in this forum. It's my pleasure. And on behalf of Summer Stephan, it's our honor to be a part of it. Thank you.
And thank you, Scott.